Yo. 1, 2, 3. Yo. What's happening? It's your boy Jess with Fletcher, man. Today I got a good video for you guys. Look, man, with all this political stuff going on, I think it's important that we call out the propaganda. And a lot of people ain't going to do their own research. A lot of people is just only being force-fed by one side and not looking at the other side. Listen, me personally, I don't F at all with Democrats. Now, do I have Democrat friends? Yes. Do I have Democrat constituents that I'm cool with? Yes. But when I'm speaking on the Democrat, I'm talking about the far left media. I'm talking about the left elitists, like the Obamas, like the Big Mikes, like the Nancy Pelosi, like the Kamala cackling, flip-flopping Harris. Nah, man, I can't get down with it. Now, and I'm not too fond of all Republicans neither. I do think that some Republicans lie, some Republicans be finessing as well. But I got this video and I just want to hop into because I find it very interesting that a lot of people are going with this one side narrative and not looking at the whole thing, or just going and actually seeing what the other person said themselves. They being fed BS. But let's hop into it.
Listen to this claim from Congresswoman Lisa Blunt Rochester of Delaware about Project 2025 and former President Trump.
He has, with his friends, said the quiet parts out loud, but not only said them out loud, he wrote a book about it. What's it called? Project 2025.
That is false. Trump did not write Project 2025. The project's big policy document published by the Heritage Foundation think tank lists dozens of people as authors, editors, contributors. Donald Trump is not among them. Listen to this claim from Congresswoman.
Let's pause it right here and read this. I know nothing about Project 2025. I have no idea who's behind it. I disagree with some of the things that they are saying, and some of the things that they are saying are absolutely ridiculous and abysmal. Anything they do, I wish them luck, but I have nothing to do with them. Now, this is Project 2025, Twitter itself, saying myth versus facts about Project 2025. We are not affiliated with former President Trump. We are of more than 110 conservative groups advocating for policy and personnel recommendations. Now, believe what you want, but you have Donald Trump himself saying it right here that it is abysmal and that he don't know nothing about it. And some of the things that they're saying are absolutely ridiculous. But people still gonna choose to say, no, how he know it's ridiculous if he don't know nothing about it? Like, come on, bro. You hear this and you hear that. But just watch how these people come on stage and continue to just show you this book, Project 2025, and fearmonger people into believing this whole little BS that these guys is pushing along. I just think it's crazy, like how we could just fall for this, or people can fall for this, and have.
I remember this big old book
the proof
from
right
before?
here.
And this.
And let's talk about Project 2025.
Look at this.
Donald Trump's Project 2025.
Take Donald Trump and J.D. Vance.
This the biggest liar.
Their Project 2025 will make things much harder.
On page 562,
My grandma,
it says
the
that
reason
Donald
why
Trump
I
could
lie
use an
about I
obscure
had
law
guns and wars,
from
and
the
I ain't even go to war.
1800s.
This is Project 2025,
This
the Republican blueprint for a second Trump term.
Their extreme agenda. Project 1825. I'm sorry.
Donald Trump's roadmap to ban abortion in
He want to
all
ban abortion.
50
I'm gonna
states.
show you. Watch this.
Project
I'm gonna show you.
1925. Oh, I'm sorry.
He's not for
A
banning
national
abortion.
ban would undo that, and that is a plank of the Trump Project 2025.
Project 2025.
And the Project 2025 people.
Do you know about Project 2025?
This is Project 2025.
Would abandon our troops
probably fell for it too.
Abandon our veterans, our allies, and our principles. In Chapter 4, Trump plans to do Putin's bidding by abandoning Ukraine,
taking away our freedom.
Now, mind you, we're going to go look into these things ourselves. We're going to go search these things up ourselves. And we're going to actually go see what Trump said. But I just want to react to this still. A lot of those things, I want you to go look it up yourself. Because if I didn't know, or if I wasn't into politics, I'd probably fall for the BS too. Because everybody say blue good, red bad. Republicans bad, Democrats good. A lot of people say that. So if I had all of my friends and my peers and my mama and my dad and my great grandma, all of them was Democrats and saying they was for the people, I don't think they for the people no more. Honestly, me personally, I don't think they was ever for the people. You go back and you look at their record, man, it's kind of funny how they say they for the people, but they was the party of slavery. They was party of Jim Crow. They was the party that wanted to keep us down, especially my community. And they never did nothing for us. So we go, listen, like I was saying, go look up these things. If I wasn't into politics, shit, I'd probably fall for it too. But if you don't do politics, politics gonna do you. But let's hop into it. Let's look at more of the lies. And shout out to the right wing. I don't know why I couldn't say that, but let's listen to Big Mike lie some more.
Freedom to control our bodies, the freedom to become a mother through IVF like I did.
We want to make it easier for mothers and families to have babies, not harder. That includes supporting the availability of fertility treatments like IVF in every state in America. Like the overwhelming majority of Americans, including the vast majority of Republicans, conservatives, Christians, and pro-life Americans, I strongly support the availability of IVF for couples who are trying to have a precious baby.
You do what, Trump? No, you don't. They just said. Big Mike just said. No. This is the shit I'm talking about. They go and lie to you, push this propaganda on you, instill this fear in you. It's a straight lie, bro. Like, can you not see this? I fell for it too. But one day you gotta wake up, you gotta say, let me actually go look at the full clip. And honestly, it's not even that easy to find these clips because they get buried down by the propaganda that the left is pushing. With all their media company, it's hard to find. The only place that you will find an even close right side angle is Fox News. But Fox, they be tripping too. I just be wanting to see point blank, nobody opinion, what the heck is going on. And a lot of times you just gotta go find a source, like maybe his Twitter, maybe his Truth Social. So you just gotta be willing to jump some of the hurdles and go in and dive in and like find it yourself for real. Cause outside of that, these boys gonna keep lying to you. They don't want what's best for you. They trying to fill their pockets, yo. The Democrats been in power 12 out of the last 16 years. And out of the 12, we've been in straight doo-doo dog trouble, y'all. Economy bad under them. Economy bad under them. Economy bad under them. Let's hop into it.
Because of Donald Trump.
Look at your girl. Look at your wannabe girl right here. Look at your one. I ain't even gonna get into the identity politics, but look at your girl. Look at your girl. Hey, this your girl who washing E. coli greens in the tub with people washing their ass at. I'm gonna call them doodle greens. This your girl. Somebody come get that girl. Somebody come get that girl.
And understand, he is not done. As a part of his agenda, he and his allies would limit access to birth control, ban medication abortion, and enact a nationwide abortion ban with or without Congress.
Democrats made the case this week and beyond this week that Donald Trump, if elected, will impose a federal ban on abortion if he wins. Now, Donald Trump says he won't, but can you commit, Senator, sitting right here with me today, that if you and Donald Trump are elected, that you will not impose a federal ban on abortion?
I can absolutely commit that, Kristen, and Donald Trump has been as clear about that as possible.
You wouldn't support a national ban?
No, I wouldn't support a national ban. No, I would not.
In all these speeches, as good as they were.
Come on. He said it himself. He will not support. I'm going to try to do something. Listen, this is my first time using this program, so y'all going to have to work with me. Trump. Oh, let's see. Abortion. Probably spelled that wrong. Let's see. This is 2 days ago. This is what Trump said.
That you are a resident of, there's an abortion-related amendment on the ballot to overturn the 6-week ban in Florida. How are you going to vote on that?
Well, I think the 6 week is too short. It has to be more time, and so and I've told them that I want more weeks.
So you'll vote in favor of the amendment?
I am going to be voting that we need more than 6 weeks. Look, just so you understand, everybody wanted Roe v. Wade terminated for years, 52 years. I got it done. They wanted it to go back to the states. Exceptions are very important for me, for Ronald Reagan, for others that have navigated this very, very interesting and difficult path. Our country's been torn apart by Roe v. Wade for years. And if you go back 10 years, 15 years, all they wanted to do is they wanted it back in the states. They didn't want it to be in the federal government. I was able to do that. I believe in exceptions for life of the mother. If you look, incest, rape.
Now what? Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it out his own mouth, yo. All you gotta do is go look it up. But it was some more news. It was something that I read. Maybe I can't remember where I read it at. All right, but you heard it out of his mouth. A lot of people say, "Oh, so he trying to ban it." No, it's going back to the states. So what that means, you get to vote for what you want versus the federal government just choosing it for you. I don't want the federal government just choose. I want to be able to go to the ballot. I want to say yay or nay. Guess what? That's what he gave us the ability to do. But what you would have is the left telling you he's going to ban it. No, the people in the state, if the people in the state choose to ban it, that's on the state. That's on the people in the state. They voted for that. So I believe the power should go to the people. On the state level, you have more control on what happens in your day-to-day life. I believe, if I want to live in Texas, Atlanta, New York, California, New York, Cali, but if I want to go live in those places and I choose, hey, this is the direction I want to go, I think that's fair. I don't see what's wrong with that. But let's play this last little bit, I think, and we're going to close it on up. She's in that. She in the White House right now. I can't even finish playing. Let me say this. Shorty in the White House right now, bro. She has an incredible advantage. You know why? Because I would, if I was her, be trying to push and do some of the things that I said I will do on day one. To say, forget day one. I'm going to do it now. Now, a lot of people are going to push back and say, but she the vice president. But no, her and Biden is cool. So I would correlate with Biden and say, hey, Biden, look, we're going to put my name on the top of this. We're going to say this is something that I orchestrated. This is something that I was planning to do and push, and I mastermind. And so we're going to put, yes, the Harrison and Biden administration, or the Biden administration pushed and orchestrated by Kamala Harris and the team, push this new thing. I would be trying to do things that I'm capable of doing and pushing through right now versus waiting for me to get in office. Like, cause to the normal American person, we like, what you mean day one? You been in there the last 3 years. Why you ain't been doing nothing? Why we gotta wait for you to do something? You could have been did something. Cause you been in office. You was the tiebreaker vote. You was appointed to be one of the advisors. Like, come on. You was the border czar. And don't let me have to put up the video on that, because I will. But you was a border, and you ain't do nothing, yo. You ain't do nothing. Yo, my next video is going to be how she really feel about immigration. How she really feel about illegal aliens. Immigrants. You in office right now, shorty. But you talking about cooking doodle greens in a tub. Talking about you put bacon. Man, come on, bro.
Is that she's in the White House right now. Democrats have controlled the White House for 12 of the last 16 years. And for all of the talk about division and the problems in the country and people are hurting, Democrats have mostly controlled this country. Trump had it for 4. The Obamas and Biden had it for the rest of the time. And somehow, it's still all Trump's fault, and somehow she hasn't been at the center of it. So to me, that's still the glaring hole in this campaign that hasn't yet been solved at the convention. How do you explain all of the problems that will be solved by the person who is currently in there for the last 3.5 years, who is supposed to already be working on solving it?
Folks, I think that's a beautiful question that you should leave this video with if you're left-leaning. Yo, Obama had it for 8. Biden had it for 4. And y'all asking for 4 more for Doodle Green's Kamala Harris. I think it's incredibly unreasonable to ask to put y'all back in office when that girl is cooking Doodle Greens in a tub. I'm playing, but yo, y'all been had this thing. Y'all want to keep talking about the Senate and the House and I couldn't do. When y'all had control, y'all did nothing but mess it up. When y'all had the votes, all y'all did was mess it up. So, I want you guys to ask yourself, out of that 12, when was this country better off? I ain't talking about vibes and who vibing better. Who feel? Hey, you know what? Let me go back to this because I wanted to talk about this Project 2025 before we get out of here. Let's look something up real quick. Donald Trump. Let's go to his website. And a lot of people want to push this Project 2025 BS. But we can go to this man's website and let's see. What do we have here? Agenda for Day 7. All right, let's hop into it. So, Project 2025. Project 2025. What about Agenda 47? Come on, man. Listen, it's right here for you to read. Shall we go over it? Matter of fact, let's go over it. Let's go over it. 1, seal the borders and stop migrant invasion. Yo, you see what's happening and how the Venezuelan gangs is taking over the neighborhoods and taking over the apartment company. You don't believe? Man, y'all gonna make this video longer, bro. Oh, here we go right here. Here we go right here, bro. An armed Venezuelan migrant gang has taken over apartment complex. That's crazy. A whole apartment complex, bro. The complex located in Aruga, however you say that, Colorado. The gang has been identified as the Tren de Aruga. Is involved in human smuggling, drug trafficking, and violence. New footage showed gangs' presence and activities at the complex. The Aruga officials are investigating gangs' activities, its impact on the community. You don't even need to investigate, that is apparent. Apartment complex is reportedly being shut down due to, what did it say? Due to code violations. Now look at that. Look at that, bro. All right, just imagine me and you go into business. We hire a management company. We go and we buy this apartment complex. We get into some real estate. Because of the negligence of Kamala Cackling Doodle Greens Harris not being strong on the border and doing her job as the border czar, you have Venezuelan gangs coming in and they take over our real estate, and then they kick everybody out. They took over the apartment, and then you got Kamala Doodle Greens Harris giving them 7 months of rent, $5,000 food stamp, and if they have baby, they get more money. So they come over, they take over our gang, and then the city goes and shut down our apartment complex because it's in code violation because of Doodle Green Kamala Harris and her negligence.
I know what a crime looks like. An undocumented immigrant is not a criminal.
Isn't that something? Look at this. Some believe the code violations are a cover for gang control over property. Wow. Just trashing the place. City Council expressed skepticism of official explanation. The area has experienced rising crime, including recent violent shooting. It's crazy. It's another story that just came out. There was, you can look this up yourself, and we'll hop back into this Agenda 47. But there was another story that just came out where it was a Venezuelans that was partying. I don't know where they was, maybe at a park or they was out on the street somewhere, and the Mexican came over there and asked him, can he turn down the music? I think, words was exchanged, strong words was exchanged, and then the Venezuelan came with a glass bottle, hit it over the head of the Mexican son, and then the Mexican man, got into it with them. They started fighting. They jumped the Mexican. He pulled out a gun, and he shot them, and he got locked up. But these are illegal immigrants. I think this crazy how, these people can come over, don't be held responsible, get bonded out on violent crimes, get paid food stamps, get paid paid for living expenses, but we continue to be penalized paying with our money. And also we got people in Atlanta living under a bridge in a tent, people in California living in the goddamn tent. I think that's crazy. But hey, it's your girl. It's your girl, Doodle Green Kamala Harris. But look, I think y'all get the point. Let's hop back into this this Agenda 47. I think this number one has to be addressed. Stop the migrant invasion. Carry out the largest deportation operation in America. That goes back into number one. First, we got to seal the border. Then we got to get these mother freakers out. End inflation and make America affordable again. Not give, see, don't do it, Fletch. Let them go look it up for themselves. Make it affordable again. That's not by controlling grocery store prices and price gauging is what she said, or price gouging on groceries and food as such, and giving people, how much she said, $35,000 towards a new home. But please go look up. I want to look it up so bad so I can show y'all. But please go look up Kamala Harris ties to what's happening right now with Governor Newsom and them giving these illegal migrants money to purchase new home, which I think is $150,000 interest free. It was initially created for the Californians, but then they came back and they added to their, you can't discriminate against illegal aliens or immigrants, and they can now apply for this loan as well. So now, not only do the Californians gotta compete against their peers who are their brothers and sisters, their native Californian brothers and sisters, they gotta compete against these Venezuelans, these Mexican cartel gangs, these R-words and murderers and killers, and it's crazy. So the way that they talking about ending inflation, man, I think it's crazy, versus how we gonna do that. And I say we because I believe right now, I think I'm gonna go vote for Trump. RFK, he endorsed him, and I was big on RFK, and I really like RFK. He endorsed him. If he's gonna have RFK going and doing what he need to do on the health side, I'm all for it, because we do need to make America healthy again. This video is a lot longer than I expected, but hey, let's keep diving into it. Make America the dominant energy producer. Make America the dominant energy producer in the world by far. Stop outsourcing and turn the United States into a manufacturing superpower. I deal with that personally. I gotta go outsource to Pakistan to get damn clothes made and things like that. Large tax cuts for workers, no tax on tip, which due to green Kamala Harris copy. Defend our Constitution, our Bill of Rights, and our fundamental freedoms, including freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and the right to keep and bear arms. Now, a lot of people say this man want to be a dictator. If I'm defending the Constitution, I cannot be a dictator, because we are moving off the Bill of Rights, the freedoms of speech, and the Constitution. So all that dictator junk, get it out of here, bro. We already have 4 years of him, and he got out. And all the people that want to say, oh, they forced him to get out, that's BS. They did not force him to get out. I would say go do your Googles, but Googles is just as corrupt as the left. But let's keep going. Prevent World War III, which we know when your boy was in office, we had no wars. Restore peace in Europe and in the Middle East, and build the Great Iron Dome missile defense shield over our entire country. What do you mean by that? Build a Great Iron Dome missile defense shield over our entire country. All made in America, which is going to create a lot of jobs. Now, I don't want to give my conspiracy bag. What you mean by dome? But it says missile defense, so I'm assuming he mean a dome with missiles to defense and shoot out other missiles that may come along this country. End the weaponization of government against the American people. Definitely need that. We see how that's going right now. Stop migrant crime epidemic, demolishing and foreign drug cartels, crush gang violence, and lock up violent offenders. Rebuild our cities, including Washington, D.C., make them safe, clean, and beautiful again. Strengthen and modernize our military, making it, without question, the strongest and the most powerful in the world. Keep the U.S. dollar as the world reserve currency. You see what's going on with BRICS. Look it up if you don't. Fight for and protect Social Security and medical care with no cuts, including no changes to the retirement age. Now, a lot of people want to say, oh, He's going to cut your Social Security. Right here on Agenda 47, he said, with no cuts. Cancel the election mandate. Hold on. Cancel the electric vehicle mandate and cut costly and burdensome regulations. That's Bidenomics. No, not Bidenomics, but that's your Green New Deal. That's what you see what's going on with Dodge and I think it's Stellantis and Chrysler and all of them. They're creating these electric EVs because your boy Sleepy Joe and Doodle Green Kamala Harris. Man, get that junk out of here. A lot of people fail to realize to run electric, to charge up electric, you have to use gas, bro. You still using gas to create electric at these electric superchargers, bro. Look it up, bro. Cut federal funding for any school pushing critical race theory, radical gender ideology, and other inappropriate racial, sexual, or political content on our children. Our children should not be learning about sex, and our children, especially my ethnicity, need to be learning how to be a victim, because that's what they're teaching them. How to be a victim. No, you can get that junk out the mud, bro. I'm a living proof, bro. They told me I was gonna be dead or in jail. I got kicked out of school twice. I graduated school with a 2.3. I'm a living proof, bro. Bought a house when they said the economy was so bad, which it is, and the interest rate is through the roof, which it is. But I didn't not let that deter me. I said I'm not gonna be a victim. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I run a business, 2 businesses. I got 2 jobs full time, working hard, bro. But I don't let nobody tell me no. But is it harder than it has it ever been? Yes. These people make it hella hard for your boy. But they should not be teaching our kids how to be victims, man. All right. Keep men out of women's sports. For sure. I'm tired of that. You got women losing that could have been a gold medalist because you got a man that feel like or think like he a woman, which is just simply not true. Like, honestly, I don't understand how you can have these feminists saying they are fighting for women's rights, which still I don't understand what rights that women have that men don't have, or men have that women don't have. And y'all let a man come in and tamper and mess with you guys' area and safe space, and let him walk into you guys' restroom. I'm not for that, bro. Stay out of women's sports. Deport pro-Hamas radical and make, did I say that right? Deport pro-Hamas radical and make our colleges, campus safe and patriotic again. Secure our elections, including same-day voting, voter identification, and paper ballot and proof of citizenship. Unite our country by bringing it to new records of... Ooh, my bad, y'all. Unite our country by bringing it to new and record levels of success. I don't know why I had trouble reading that. But, matter of fact, I know why. Because, and this is another example about being a victim. Bro, I didn't learn how to really read until 25. I graduated. I don't even know how I passed my graduation test. I don't even know. I passed it. I passed school. I got through it. I got all my credits. But I used to struggle reading. I didn't really open up a book outside of Green as in Ham for real, until I was 25. So, or I started 23 learning, really got locked in 25. I think, 25. So that's my prime example. We ain't gotta be no victims. But listen, this is Agenda 47. And if you have a problem with making America first and great, and you have a problem with this agenda, bro, I really just gotta question you. Stop listening to the propaganda. Stop listening to the BS. Go look. We literally went and looked this junk up ourselves. Now let's go. One more thing before we get out of here. Let's go look up Doodle Harris. What's her website? Official. Okay, it says official. Act Blue. Let's see. You want us to donate? No, I don't want to donate. Okay, how we get past this? It's only donate. Okay, maybe this is not it. I hope that's not it. Okay. Kamala Harris, J.D. Walls. Okay, let's continue to the website. Let's see what we got. Sign up to get text provided by. No, I don't. Later. I want to see the policy. Where's the policy? Okay, let's meet Harris. Okay, they're explaining who she is. You know, she bring down, okay, drug costs. Okay. Our meeting, okay. Okay, this just explaining who she is, her family. You may be the first to do many things, but make sure you are not the last. Okay. No policy. Maybe one. Oh, maybe one. But no policy. But listen, you guys got the opportunity to choose and look at this junk yourself. Stop falling for the propaganda, man. Go look this thing up yourself. It's right there in your face. Listen, you or me, I'm you, we're one and the same body. I'm Justin Fletcher. Keep your head up, keep your nose clean. You save the world, you live forever.
I be showing love, I be showing love, L-O-V-E, I be showing love.